You should always pick Master Yi 100% of your games as long as you have at least one Enchantress on your team. In this case, we have two. Janna, Lulu, Yuumi, Morgana, Soraka, or if you have a Zilean, Orianna. In this case, we're blessed to have two wonderful Enchanters on our team. So should be a great game for Master Yi. If those conditions are met, it's probably the strongest champion in the game. We have Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Lactic, Coup de Grace. You can go Last Stand, especially if you plan on soloing a hard-to-fight enemy jungler a lot, like a Warwick or Olaf. Then we have Free Boots, Cosmic, Attack Speed, AD, and Health. First item, always Kraken Slayer. It's the cheapest, the most shred value. And then we'll be pushing for a big, juicy Bork, into a big, juicy Rageblade, into a big, juicy Terminus. And it'll be a fun game. Very fun, fun, fun. If you do not have a whole lot of peel on your team, you can heavily consider a Hexplate Rush first or second item. But since, like I said, I have two Enchantresses, I can do whatever I want. I can build as much glass cannon shred as we want to. Auto into Q reset. We're going to be full clearing into our bot side. Nami pretty immobile. Mork should be able to hit a snare on that. Caitlyn's a little harder just because of her net back. You would normally want to smite the red buff. That's my bad on that one. We're going to auto Q. Since we had smite to pull it, I could kind of get away with auto Q. If you don't have smite to pull, you should just lead in raw with the Q against your monsters to get it started, get your jungle pit activated. So again, for example, against these raptors, we'll just Q in immediately, get our jungle pit going. Against champions, it's a little different. Against champs, if you can, you save your Q for as long as possible to get the tether onto their flash or dash. Master Yi has incredibly high base. Oh, cool. Nice job, Raptors. You just cost me like 4 seconds. What the heck is that bug? Anyways, Master Yi has incredibly high base movement speed, the highest in the game at 355. And also as high as it gets in terms of auto attack range for melees at 175. Auto W auto. Your W, for some reason, is a true auto reset. Don't ask me why. It's a damage reduction, particularly high for the first, was it half a second? Yeah, first half a second and last half a second, it's 90%. It's kind of crazy. Auto W auto. Auto Q. Go ahead and smite blue. Get the lower cooldowns. Zac is mid. He should not have ganked before his level 4. That is a mistake, in my opinion. Zac connoisseur myself. It's just too much risk. Our Q should be up. Q gets on our lower cooldown per auto we output. Even though it's a very long cooldown if you're actually autoing. It's a rather short cooldown. I'm going to ghost for this. Auto into Q. We need to get behind it. Oh, cool. Morg took the last hit there on Nami. Going to auto W auto. Not bad. We get the kill in the end. We need to push this rapidly. Pretty solid gank. Mastery ganks are fine as long as you can come up deep behind them, so, which is why you normally don't gank mid ever on him until you're at least level 6. It's almost always top and bot, which is why you full clear into the gank. Go ahead and auto Q, auto W. In general, your teammates need to try to avoid stealing last hits from you, but it's not the end of the world. As long as the gank is successful, we'll have our free boots on a shorter cooldown. You might say, well, why free boots? Just go Treasure Hunter. Treasure Hunter is good on Yi. However, free boots, not only is it 300 gold, but it's also an additional 10 movement speed on top of that. So it's kind of hard to outscale or to escape a free boots Master Yi. They call them, ever thoughtfully so, slightly magical footwear. The slightly magical part's the plus 10 movement speed on top. Zac's top side, he hasn't reset yet. That's really, 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 really bad for him. We're going to get a big XP gold advantage just by farming. Darius has Flash Ghost, or he's already burned it. Malphite's out of mana. Malphite's out of mana, so they should not be chasing here. I have to Q to get to him, unfortunately. I'm attack speed slow, so I'm just going to walk with him for a second. That sucks. Oh, it looks like Diana's here. It's kind of awkward. I don't think she can really do anything, though. She just wasted her time. Zach just stopped his own back. he's falling pretty far behind. I think I can get away with doing one of these. Auto Q. Auto W auto. I'm going to leave the rest. You don't have to take the whole thing. The first one that you take, the first one to you on the spawn is what gives you all the bonus XP. We're just being time efficient. Snagging one real quick is fine. My full clear is buggered now. My Crux spawn is going to be way off of the other ones. If I had boots there, we'd probably end up killing the Zac. That is one downside to free boots, is you can't rush a tier 2. Berserks on Yi, which is very good if your ganks are panning out, because Yi does have the best pre-6 tower dive out of any champion in the game. You can dodge turret shot with Q, mitigate with W. So you basically tank one shot, W the next shot, dodge the third, because the turret does increasing damage against consecutive shots against champs. Here comes Caitlyn. Here she is. My ghost is up. Me gusta. Me gusto. Q into auto. Oh, I like this. Oh, Orianna really wanted that gold, man. Guess she thinks she can do more with it than Master Yi. Got a professional Orianna over here. I'll take a dragon. Go and auto into Q. Dodge the knockback. Auto W auto. Diana comes. I'm desperately going to need some help. She doesn't seem to be reacting, though. Auto Q. Auto W auto. Master EQ does apply some on-hit effects. His kit's baked around on-hit. Riot's tried to move him away from Assassin Yi with lethality items. They didn't like that play style, which is why you don't see nearly as much lethality Yi these days. Yeah, there's nothing here. Still don't have my free boots. It's a little awkward walking around as slowly as we are. Their bot lane's not paying attention. All their laners are just playing really aggressive, especially their bot. No clue if this is warded. Okay, it is. Auto W auto. I got their control ward. I can't do anything here now. Yeah, that's tough. I can stall it out. I have R, so I would like to gank. It's just a matter of the enemies stepping up a bit, which they're doing. Kind of ignoring the fact that I was just bot side. Oof, nice Nami bubble. This is warded. Ooh, Diana's here. I gotta run. Save me! Yeah, they all showed up for this moment. We gotta leave. We have to leave. We gotta get that 4 people. We can't survive that, especially with Zac tanking with Aftershock. I'll W back to health. We'll take Gromp. Try to gank bot again. Oh, Zac's doing my thing. Huh. What a goofball. Got it. Auto W auto. Alright, I'm kind of low. I don't want to fight here. I don't care if I have R resets. I'm a 3rd health. Alright, cool. I'll just farm it back up. Actually, we're sitting on Kraken Slayer. We'll take Wolves into reset. Auto W auto. Nothing we can do top against Malphite. It's really just their bot and mid I can interact with at this point. Malphite gets way too much armor. He also speeds up with his Q. He can't slow my attack speed anymore, at least if I'm on my R. Master Yi movement speed and attack speed cannot be lowered if he's on R. They refer to it as a cripple. Because you know how Riot feels about cripples. So yeah, they call them attack speed and movement speed cripples, and that can't be effective for Master Yi. So if you're up against Yi, do not build Frozen Heart. It will not save you from his spastic wrath. Simply won't do much. Auto W auto. I'm not going to go top. It's pointless. Darius is losing massively. He's down a lot of CS right now. Auto Q. Auto W. You see those sweet crits coming in. And you don't really build this item for the crit. You build it for every 3rd auto doing bonus damage. It's kind of like a Diana passive, or kind of like an Echo passive, or main Silver Bolt. Any generic 3-hit bonus damage type of thing. Our passive applies it as well, so we can apply it with just 2 autos, really. If Bork was as cheap as Kraken, I would say you go Kraken first, but problem is Bork's more expensive, where it's not quite worth it. Bork also doesn't speed you up this season like it did last season. My E's on cooldown. I don't really want to do anything here. Oh, he's about to come over the wall. I think he just saw me. Maybe. Nope. Auto into Q. And that is GG's. So we're trying not to steal her last hits here. Nice Morgana snare. I am on R extensions. I'll ghost for this. Boop. Hey, Nami. Get her smite. Auto into Q. Oh, I'm stunned. Meditated. We'll take it. Not bad. Notice how I took as many shots as possible. I probably could have swapped aggro there sooner with Q, but I was trying to save it for a more heated, a more hot shot. We'll be going for the Bork next into Rage Blade, then Terminus. Terminus makes you extremely tanky. Dragon's up soon. I need to spend. The team's mostly magic damage. Caitlyn's their only true physical damage character. It's games like these where Merc Treads would be a better option on Master Yi. They're going to have Sork Shoes on Diana, I assume, as well. She's not a full item. Zach's not a full item. My R is going to be up for this fight as well. Master ER is a pretty low cooldown for what it does. Just want to make sure you don't use it too early. You need to get a reset off of it. No clue. Oof, it is warded. Auto W. Got it. Let's just go for the drag. I can build up my Kraken or my passive and then turn on the enemies with it ready. It's where Master Yi Burst comes from, is you auto. Then your next auto will apply Kraken and it will also be your passive as well. They're not going to fight for it, so I'll go ahead and just burn my E early. Got it. Go ahead and take this. Love that double strike. It's so freaking busted. The only champion who I can think of who has genuinely like equivalent, almost as good as Shred while having way more survivability is Tryndamere. It's the only one. I think Zach's here. Nope. Alright, I'm coming. Caitlyn tier 1 boots. Caitlyn's gonna be easier to walk down. She does have fleet speed up though. I need to get an assist on this chick. There it is. We'll slow her down. Smite. Auto Q'd. Q'd a little early. I don't think she had a good angle to flash around that wall. Even if they flash, when you Q them, not only do you attach, but no matter how well they time the flash, you always get off a bare minimum of 1 auto after you come out of Q on Master Yi. It gives you that auto animation kind of for free, more or less. To where you don't really have to... If they're low and you know 1 auto will kill them after your Q, you can just Q and you'll get the auto for free. They can't really outplay it. Even if they're scripting, I mean, there's just no outplay there. Malphite, no heal cut. He has no Bramble. I think I can handle him here. I queued early trying to get an assist on to the Zach. That sucks. Auto into Q. Auto W. Got it. Woo-wee. Auto W auto. We were able to find it. Yeah, we'll just let him have it. It's rude to take it if your laner's there, even though obviously the gold's better on us. Master Yi's a better champion. You gotta be a nice guy in solo queue. If you're a rude dude, your teammates will be out to get you. And you want your teammates to be your teammates, not your enemies. Nice Morg snare. She couldn't pivot around in time to block KR. Caitlyn went for static Shiv Rush. Boy, oh boy. I haven't seen anyone build that item in a hot minute. Not just on Caitlyn, but in general. I have R for the Nami. Got her to smite. Auto Q. Dodge her bubble. Nice. Hellblades isn't bad on you. As a whole, if you have Enchantress supports, there's no need. We can stay alive and cut off more autos and have a higher volume of autos as a whole throughout a fight with lethal tempo. Auto W. Don't have my R, so killing Caitlyn in between turrets is a little risky. I'm playing for drags, they can have this. Huh, Zach's gonna walk into me. They're all about to walk into me here. Zach should have been here. Alright, I'm behind Kate. I'm behind Kate. She's got nowhere to go. Moore's got the Pincharoonie. I get the Q. Nice. We just go bot now. They're going to come for Smolder. The peg that's sticking up is the peg that gets hammered down, and your teammate who's the furthest one up is what the enemies are going to be attracted to. That's all they can see on the map. Especially the more autopiloted they're playing on. Walk her down. We don't need to lead in with Q. We got minis to tank. And the Q. I Q'd to dodge her bubble. It's the only reason why I Q'd so early. Because if I went to meditate, her Q would have snapped me out of the meditate and I would have gone wrecked. Diana tier 2s. On 427, she is... Oh, that's because of the wind drag, though. Out of combat bonus movement speed. Oh, hey, Diana. I don't like this. They're both a full item. I'm a full item. Does this fight make sense? And no, if they kill me, they get 1,000 gold. If I kill them both, I don't even get 600 gold. Zach went Mobies. Holy crap. I'm seeing some... I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone or something. I'm seeing some stuff I've never seen before. I haven't seen in a long time. Mobies. So yeah, on Zach, you wouldn't normally want to do something like that because he has so much baked in mobility on his dash that the Mobies don't provide much value. Plus, Zach's dash does not... The speed of it does not increase with his movement speed nor with his boots, such as a Kalista dash does. The distance of it doesn't increase, nor does the speed of his travel increase. So it's just like a weird boot to buy. She doesn't have flash. I'll ghost it. Auto in the Q. Drags up. We'll take that. Kind of surprised they haven't FF'd here. Anyone who thinks they're going to outscale Morgana Master Yi is... they're high, dude. There's no way. You can't beat it. If you're playing against a Yi Lulu or Yi Morgana, you should just dodge. In a solo queue environment, there isn't enough coordination to properly shut down a Master Yi. It's practically a guaranteed loss. Because we haven't even been to the team fight portion of the game. When we are, typically what Master Yi's issue is he gets perma CC. They just chain CC with everything they got. The Morgana Black Shield, we can block a lot of those kind of lower damage ones that won't even scrape off the shield. Because Morgana Shield lasts until they break it, or until 5 or 6 seconds. You can only break it with magic damage, though. So low magic damage abilities like Nami bubbles and stuff aren't really going to break it. So therefore it will persist. Diana's bot side, I have R, I have Smite. Now that we're 2 full items, I think we could just straight up solo Zach Diana at the same time. It's going to be in a bush. Bush or run that way. Oh, found her. Auto in the queue, down she goes. Close fight, well played. Since Oriana's here, it'd be rude for me to take these, even though I can do more with it than she can. We leave it, let her have it. Because you have to think about it from her perspective, that would feel really bad being there and me taking it all, because now it's like, what does she do? She's got nothing to do. You gotta keep your teammates busy doing productive things. We're gonna R and Smite. Auto W, auto Q. Auto in the Q, down she goes. Notice how long my initial Q I waited to use it. It really stretched out its duration because they weren't throwing any hard C's at me. You're pretty much just staring at the enemies when you're autoing them. Staring really hard at them, seeing if they're starting up a ability animation. Green Jungle I feels so good. Zach Smite. I might have to get a Maw at some point, just how magic damage heavy they are. Terminus would feel nice here. We'll get Rage Blade into Terminus. Rage Blade is incredibly greedy on Yi. It doesn't provide him a source of survivability, really. It's just raw shred. Orianna is stealing my camp, so now once your teammate does that, especially when you've been coddling them, then at that point you just take. Like she shouldn't have done that. She gets less XP from it than I do as well, because she doesn't have jungle item. That was just bad manners on her part. I'm waiting for my E to get up before I fight this. I have passive on though. At least for a couple of seconds. Oh, here's a Nami. Malphite's kind of scary. I can't kill him very fast. He's got a lot of armor. It's hard for me to want to engage on that. It's just so much risk. 3v1 against tanks. We don't need to force it. We can play it safe. Wait till we have Rage Blade. Ori chunked them pretty good there. I'll go ahead and take that Gromp. I'll look back for my Rage Blade and I can start getting some magic resist. Experimental Hex Plate, it's good on you. I don't mind it first, second, or third. Building it later than that can be kind of awkward though. Just because if you're building it 4th, 5th, or 6th, like why not just get Sterix, right? Or a GA versus a Z or something. Got Rage Blade now. We'll go for Terminus. What I hate about Terminus is we don't actually get to build any armor or magic resist in it, which would be nice right now. Instead, we're just forced to build raw attack speed. Oh, down goes Smolder. They're kind of low. Morg just needs to save Black Shield for me. Me and Morg can almost 2v5 at this point. Especially if they waste abilities on Morg and then I go in. Oh, this is warded. 2, my passive's up. We're going to R, auto Q. I got bubbled. We'll go for Zac. Got it. I'm on massive R extensions. I'm going to keep running. I'm going to keep on running them down. Nope, never mind. It's Malphite. We can pause ultimate with our W. Also pause our passive. And E. Auto Q. Down he goes. I'm still on R extensions. Goodbye, Diana. Get it to smite. Auto W auto. Oof. Oh, the Diana outplay. She saved her R for that moment. Was her R just come back over? Did she actually not use it over there? That's crazy. Well played. Flash and R. Spicy. Woo, Zhao Chelsea. Oh my goodness. Alright. We have the double recurve bow now. I wouldn't mind having some movement speed. The annoying thing about Rage Blade, I thought it took away your crit. I guess it doesn't do that anymore. We still have 20% crit. Wow, cool. My R's up. We have Morgana. We can fight. Doesn't matter if Darius is dead. They don't win fights. They only win if I chase them underneath 2 turrets and they flash and R away from me. I need to get on him here. This is our Draxel. Oh, it's a TP. TP on the tip of my PP. Auto W auto, that more Black Shield clutch. Auto Q, dodge the Malphite R, scripted 100%. End a Q. Triple dipple ripple. Pipple nipple. Nami's fast. Why is she so quick? It's a Quadra. And Master Yi is still the #1 carry character in the game, as he's been from his very first release in the first season of League of Legends. Or probably in Alpha or Beta. I imagine he was there. Him, Annie, Ryze, Singe, those were all the OGs. I think Singe was technically the first. Singe and Annie. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Auto W auto. Auto Q auto. W auto E. Nice little Nami bubble. Oh, I didn't press Q in time on minion. I trolled. I don't know if I was still CC'd. I think I just trolled there. Got Terminus now. We would definitely round off the build with Wit's End or Sterix. Probably Sterix. Sterix would be really good. We'll look at damage dealt, damage taken, and runes. Looking at damage dealt against enemy champions, we did have the most in the game. Everyone else was pretty much tied up. Wow, Smolder did less damage than Morg. That's hilarious. 4 damage taken. We were middle-ish of the pack, roughly number 4. Self-mitigated. We were number 4. And for runes, high value. All in all, like I said, Master Yi, if your team has 1 or more enchantresses, he's a no-brainer, the best champ in the game. If you guys enjoyed this Master Yi video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel immensely. And let me know what champion you want to see next. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.